Have you ever walked down a school hallway and felt a cold shiver run down your spine? It's quiet. Too quiet. You think you hear something? A whisper? Footsteps? Is it your imagination? Or is it something more sinister? Schools are more than just places of learning. They are filled with memories, laughter, and sometimes fear. Over the years, stories of haunted schools have sent chills down spines and kept kids awake at night. These are the stories that keep you guessing. These are the stories that make you afraid to turn off the lights. From ghostly apparitions to unexplained noises, these tales offer a glimpse into the supernatural. Join me as we explore the spine-chilling world of haunted schools. Get ready to face your fears, but be warned, once you enter, you may never want to leave. Northgate High was an ordinary school, or so everyone thought. But beneath the surface a secret lurked, a secret that haunted the halls. Legend had it that the school was haunted by its former principal, Mr. Hemlock. Mr. Hemlock was a strict and imposing figure. He demanded silence, he demanded obedience, and he always seemed to be watching. Even after his death, his presence lingered. Students whispered tales of seeing Mr. Hemlock's ghost wandering the halls. His stern face peered out from classroom windows. His footsteps echoed in the empty corridors. One night, a group of students stayed late for a study session. They were alone in the school, or so they thought. As the night wore on, they started to hear strange noises. Doors slammed shut, lights flickered. Then they saw him, Mr. Hemlock's ghost, standing at the end of the hallway. His eyes seemed to burn with an eerie glow. The students fled in terror, never to return to the school at night again. At the end of the hallway on the third floor lay a secret, an abandoned classroom. It had been sealed shut for decades. No one dared to enter. The door was locked. The windows were boarded up, but the stories remained. They said that a tragic accident had occurred in that classroom many years ago. A student had died under mysterious circumstances. Some whispered of a terrible fire. Others spoke of a deadly fall. Whatever the truth, the classroom remained sealed. But some students were curious. They wanted to know the truth. One night they snuck into the school. They pried open the door to the abandoned classroom. The air inside was heavy and cold. Dust covered everything. It was as if time had stood still. As they explored, they felt a presence. They heard whispers in the darkness. They saw shadows moving in the corners of their eyes. Then they found something truly terrifying. A message scrawled on the chalkboard in what looked like blood. The message was clear. They had been warned. Section 4. The Mystery of the Haunted Locker. Every school has its mysteries. But at Crestridge Middle School, there was one mystery that stood out. The mystery of the haunted locker. Locker number 13. It stood at the end of the hallway, its metal surface cold and uninviting. No one dared to touch it. Legend had it that a student had vanished without a trace many years ago. The student's belongings were never found, except for one thing. A single shoe. It was discovered inside locker number 13. After that, strange things started to happen. Students reported hearing strange noises coming from the locker. Whispers, scratching sounds. Sometimes they would even see the locker shaking violently, as if someone was trapped inside. One day, a group of students decided to investigate. They wanted to solve the mystery of the haunted locker. They slowly approached the locker. Their hearts pounded in their chests. As they reached out to open it, the lights went out. The hallway was plunged into darkness. When the lights flickered back on, the students were gone. All that remained was the locker, standing there, silent and menacing. Section 5. The Lingering Presence. These stories are just a glimpse into the dark side of schools. Places where whispers echo through the halls and shadows dance in the night. Places where the line between reality and the supernatural blurs. Many people dismiss these stories as mere superstition, but others believe. They believe that schools, with their long histories and countless souls passing through their corridors, can become vessels for the unexplained. The unexplained occurrences, the chilling tales, and the lingering fear all point to a presence that defies rational explanation. Perhaps it's the residual energy of past events, imprinted upon the very walls of these institutions. Or maybe, just maybe, it's something more profound, something that reaches out from beyond our understanding, seeking to make contact. Section 6. Do you believe in ghosts? Have you ever had a spine-chilling experience in your own school? As you walk down the hallways of your school, remember the stories, listen closely to the whispers, and keep your eyes open for the shadows. You never know what might be lurking just around the corner.